It's October 13th. I'm up in a tree right now, obviously. Around Nesta, Pennsylvania. It's 2F. I got a doe tag up here. I'm hoping to fill it today. It seems like, from what I gather, and just from scouting this year, it looks like the deer like to come right along this ridge here and just work it back. So hopefully we catch one doing it this morning. If not, I'm going to scout around some public land later on this afternoon. So the morning hunt didn't work out. I saw a bunch of deer. Some guy drove it side by side up in there and kind of spooked everything out. So I did end up seeing a buck up there. That was on private land right behind my camp. Right up the road from my camp, there's some public land. And I scouted this like maybe a year or two ago. And I knew that there was apple trees in here. So I figured I'd come in and see. Well, the crab apples are doing really well. I actually bumped a couple deer out of here. So I came in here, hung a stand, and I plan on coming back in here this evening and hopefully killing something out of it. But apple trees are right over in there, so I have a lane, and I got all this woods where deer could be bedding. They also like to cross the road here, come to these apple trees, I believe, at least, hopefully. The wind seems like it's going to be pretty good for this spot, so we'll give it a shot and see what happens tonight. I'm back in. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm just kind of hoping that these doe I kicked out earlier come back to these apple trees, so they didn't seem super spooked whenever I came in. Honestly, it seems like this is something they do quite frequently, so maybe they will, maybe they won't. But either way, the rain's supposed to be coming in tomorrow morning, and me and my dad are going to be up here hunting. He's going to be hunting with a muzzleloader. I'm going to be hunting with a crossbow, so I'll probably be back in the same tree regardless, but hopefully I get it done tonight. See what happens. 2F deer down. I hope the video turned out alright. I just got it on Dactycam. I'm still getting the hang of using this camera arm. But she came in, fed on apples for like a minute or so, I'd say. I think I pretty much filmed her the whole time, but I just kept waiting for a broadside shot. She was quartering too, but finally she got to a point where she was just quartering to ever so slightly, and I took the shot. But she went, I don't know, she probably went like 30 yards and crashed. So that's awesome. I'm glad I got one down up here. I don't think it's the biggest doe in the world, but hey, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna give her a little bit of time, start packing my stuff up, and head out. Well, I'm down. I already know where she's at, but just for the sake of fun, we're gonna see what the blood trail's like here. She was feeding right in here on these apples. Not 100% sure where my arrow's at, but she's right down in here somewhere. Might have lost my arrow. Huh. Any blood? I'm not seeing much blood either. It's pretty crazy. Or maybe she was right over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there she was. We got blood. So then my arrow has got to be over in this stuff here somewhere. Oh, I see it. Really not all that bloody. Anyways, let's take up the track. So there's a bunch of blood all through here. It's hard to say which way she ran. I'm gonna say she just ran straight through here. Oh yeah, there's some blood down there. Oh, everything's coated in blood. Well, let's just get over to her, I guess. Oh, there's a bed. Oh yeah, that'll do. That's the exit side. It's not a bad doe. Kind of small, but hey, I'm happy with her. And look, right at the road. Again, right at the road again, which is completely amazing. Because a lot of times you hear people saying, oh, well, you gotta be pretty far back in on public land to get away from the pressure and stuff. But honestly, what I've been seeing a lot of is, at least down by home, I'm up north here, so that may be true, but it seems like a lot of people take advice and they go further in and they miss out on little spots like this. I'm not saying I'm like a genius by any means. This is only my second public land doe ever, or deer. But, I mean, really, the past 2 deer I've shot have been pretty close to the road. Might just be, a doe thing. I'm sure a mature buck's not going to do that, but just something to think about if you're looking to fill a doe tag. Don't underestimate these spots that are close to the road, because chances are they're probably overlooked. But get back to her. Got all this blood. She was kind of thrashing a little bit. I think she actually is really bleeding up here.